Timeless Concepts from Physics Helpline. This is a video tutorial series through which we will sharpen our problem solving skill. First, we will analyze the problem on hand to find the related concepts. Then using these, we will develop a method which will produce the solution. This will help the students aspiring to get into IIT to understand the much needed advanced theories and applications in physics. In this video tutorial, we will discuss a problem on production of sound beats as a result of Doppler effect. The question is as follows. An ambulance blowing a siren of frequency 660 Hz is moving towards a vertical reflecting wall with a speed of 2 meters per second. The speed of sound in air is 332 meters per second. Find the number of beats heard by the driver of the ambulance per second. Before proceeding to solve the problem, let us recall the related concepts. Beats, the periodic variation in the intensity of sound when two sound waves of slightly different frequencies superpose, is known as the phenomenon of beats. When two sources of frequencies F1 and F2 are sounded together, then the number of beats produced per second is equal to F1 minus F2. Doppler effect. The apparent change in the pitch of a note due to relative motion between the source of sound and the observer is known as Doppler effect. To solve the problem, let us use the following convention. The source of sound S is placed on the left of the observer O. Velocity towards right is taken as positive and velocity towards left is taken as negative. Let Vs and Vo be the velocities of source and observer respectively. When Vs is positive, the source is moving towards the observer, which will produce an apparent increase in the frequency. Similarly, when Vo is positive, the observer is moving away from the source, which will produce an apparent decrease in the frequency. When both the source and the observer are moving with positive velocities, then the apparent frequency is given in equation 1. When sound produced by a moving vehicle is reflected from a wall, the source of sound and the observer are both moving towards each other with the speed of the vehicle. Now we are in a position to solve the problem in the question using these concepts. Given f is equal to 660 Hz. Velocity of sound v is equal to 332 meters per second. Speed of the ambulance u is equal to 2 meters per second. Now sound is reflected. Therefore, source is moving towards the observer. Therefore, we have Vs is equal to 2 meters per second. And the observer is also moving towards the source with the same speed. Therefore, Vo is equal to minus 2 meters per second. Putting these values in equation 1 and simplifying, we get the apparent frequency f dash is equal to 668 Hz. Now, the driver of the ambulance is the observer. He receives two sounds, one directly from the siren having frequency f is equal to 660 Hz, and the reflected sound having frequency f dash is equal to 668 Hz. Therefore, beat frequency is equal to 8 Hz. Hence, the driver hears 8 beats per second, which is the answer to the question.